This video is all about the progressions for middle splits. So we're starting off with side-side lunges and we're going to do 10 on each side. So this position, you look a little bit like a ninja, trying to get the thigh down to the ground, and then we're going to do a hold in the middle, so in a deep squat position. And we're going to do some ballistic pulses, just trying to get a little bit closer down to the ground, focusing on pushing the knees out towards the back wall behind you. Then coming out of that position, and we're going to go into a middle split position but with one leg bent. And then you're just going to gradually get as low down to the ground as you can. And we're going to hold this for about 15 to 30 seconds on each leg. Coming out of that leg and then going into the other side. And the next position we're going to do is a frog position. So we're actually going to do a little bit of Pnf stretching, so we're focusing on squeezing the legs for about 5 seconds, lowering closer down to the ground, and then squeezing them for 5 seconds, lowering closer down to the ground, until we get as flat as we can down to the ground. So obviously I am very flexible in this position, so I can get all the way down. Then we're coming out of that position, and we're going into a straddle stretch. We're doing lowers down to the ground, keeping a straight back. It's a hinge at the hip in this position, so you don't want to hunch the back over. And then we're going to do a 5-second hold before we lower all the way down to the ground. And this is one of my favourite chilled positions. So ideally you want chest to be flat to the ground, and then we're just going to flex the feet. And then we're coming into the middle split position itself. Again, we're starting where we can, and we're slowly lowering down to the ground, or as close down to the ground as you can. And again, I find this position quite relaxing. And we're just holding for about 15 to 30 seconds. We're then going into the last position, which is a sitting up middle split position. So we're just sitting up out of the laying down position, trying to get as close to middle splits as you can. So a trick is to use a straight line, see how far you are away from being completely straight in that line. And then we're just elevating the feet, so we're working the quad muscles as well.